right? So, but like the idea that you could take a kid who's in an emotionally or physically abusive environment and have the kid correct the parent's behavior, no way. That is an impossible ask. So I agree with you in that there is a role of public schools to be working with the parents, but like they don't have the time, they don't have the money. Like how our kids are behaving is not a failure of the public education system. I think that's what's so fucked these days is people are like, well, public schools are ineffective, so we're going to shift the money over to these charter schools. Dude, public education is only ineffective because of what resources we give them. So it's like a joke that we would say, oh, these kids these days, the schools are failing them. Dude, the society is failing them. And society's been failing them the entire time. Hundreds of years since I mean, I can only speak to American history, right? But like, you know, summer break from schools was meant so you'd go work on the farm and generate economy. So like you didn't have summer break just for funsies. It was so you could go work and make money for the country and your family. So like, and that's fine because at age 13, that was what it was. That's what you probably should have been doing anyway. But nowadays, that clearly is not the vibe. All this shit needs to be flipped over and redone. So I guess my simple solution is not so simple, but you can bundle it up in terms of we invest in the future. We invest in the now and in the, I don't know, man. But like, it's just, you know. So I'll let you go, Seiko. I'm going to be on another podcast in 10 minutes and probably bitch about all the same shit. And we'll see. Hopefully it'll do something, man. I'm trying. Me and my buddies, Richie, Mike, everybody that's working on my podcast, we're working our fucking dicks off. And, you know, hopefully it means something in the next few years. I truly hope it does.
And also, before I go, it's something that you actually said, where you investing in our future. And funny thing happened here in South Africa. Here, I live in the Western Cape province, whereas they have laid off more than 2,000 teachers in public schools. And it's something that, again, how can we invest on our and on children, which is our future, whereas we won't be able to teach them necessary information and give them necessary information.
It's utter nonsense. There's parts of America where public school teachers get paid less by the hour than the federal minimum wage. Like, so like you work so many hours that you take your salary and divide it up and you're making less than what somebody at McDonald's is making. And that's no slight. I've worked those types of jobs. No slight at people at McDonald's. They're working their asses off and I love a McChicken. What I'm saying is that's fucked. People wonder why teachers in America don't want to be teachers anymore. Well, it's not only that they're treated like glorified babysitters, they're paid less than you pay your babysitter. So it's crazy, man. If you gave me the nation's budget and policy, my eyes would glaze over so fast, I would walk out of the room. I would, whatever. But like, if you need somebody to scream and shout about what the problem is and what we could do to change it, I'm there, man. I'm there. So, it's been a pleasure, man. Self-advocacy. If you're feeling something, say it the fuck out loud. Don't let people bully you. Don't let people step on you. You have value. You have worth. Whoever's listening to this, you matter. And don't let that big mean person be mean to you anymore. Fuck them.
Thank you so much. Yeah, really enjoyed the conversation. Really enjoyed. I don't want to lie. And in all honesty, this is one of the longest interviews that I've done in this podcast. Longest. And I love the fact that we actually agree on something and wanting to see the change. Really appreciate it. And also, your podcast, I'll definitely leave it on the show notes when it's out and also take you on all social media. And again,
hey, it sounds like you could hear a little reframing on therapy and how it can benefit all of us. Huh?
Definitely.
Our listeners are called Kinder, Gentler Bros. So you're going to be a KGB here soon enough, okay? So Kinder, Gentler Bros. All right, I want you on the ride. So at Get In Fellas Pod on Instagram and everywhere else. Hey, y'all. We're just going to learn this stuff. We got to do better. It's on all of us, okay? So